Good morning. I'm Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. And on Juicy Jones Orbital Vaping Headquarters, what we do on Wednesday mornings is VapeAM. This is your morning show. And today we're going to look at the OBS Engine SUB Mini, a Clearomizer version of the OBS. What is this thing? What's it all about? You're going to find out in just 1 minute. We're going to do a review, do some juices, talk to you in the audience, and have some fun. So here we go. VapeAM OBS Engine SUB Mini review. Wow. Hello. How are y'all? So here we are. We're back. That was my amazing intro. Let me see who made it into chat, because I cannot wait to see who's here this morning. We're going to look at this. Whoop. There we go. Hi, everybody. Teddy, Ray Angel, Ricardo, Dro, Knock Noir, Michaela, all of you. Love all of you. Thank you so much. So I want to thank HeavenGifts for sending this OBS Engine Mini for review for this. And they also sent an iJoy Maxo Quad and some Geek Vape fused Claptons for us to review. And you're going to see reviews of these pretty soon. So that is really cool. And I appreciate that. So thank you, HeavenGifts. You guys are great. And we appreciate it. And today we're going to look at this. After we say hello and get a few tiny things underway, I'm going to switch back to the desk and I'm going to take it apart, open the box, and we're going to vape on it. There's not too much to a Clearomizer review. It's mainly me talking, but I'm going to show it to you in detail too. But first, let's say hi to chat. And I need a vape. I don't know about you guys. I've got a Joytech Ultimo in here on my Joytech Elitar that I just won, which is fun, at about 70 watts, 68 watts. And the juice in here is... The juice in here is Jaw Dropper by AZ Swag Sauce. And where is it? I don't know. It's not on the desk. Oh, no. That's not Jaw Dropper. It's Ghost Story. There it is. It's Ghost Story by AZ Swag Sauce. All right. So Train Sonic. Hello, Darth Vapor. There's our Lord Darth Vapor. Everyone, watch out. He'll choke you to death if you don't love the vape. No, I'm just kidding. How are you, man? It's great to see you. Orbital Joe, James, like I said, Ray Angel, Michaela, our buddy Son of Liberty Radio on internet or on Instagram. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, then definitely do. And also, we're doing a lot of live.me. So download the live.me app on your mobile phone. Hi, it's my mobile phone. I'm going to go here to the live.me app. What's cool about live.me is that it's chat and live hangouts just like this, except that there's no time limit. We can play music and stuff. And my girlfriend Aileen and I, as you guys know, for a couple of weeks, we've been doing knitting and vaping nights where I review and build stuff and she does some knitting. So it's really fun. We're having a good time. The icon looks like that little guy right there, Live Me. And you tap on that and then there's all this crazy stuff. But my page looks like this. There it is, Juicy Jones HQ. Not huge. We're tiny. It's not focusing. Anyway, that's fun. So we're doing a lot of that. We're doing a lot of Instagram Live too. Instagram Live is fun, but Instagram Live doesn't let you have any fun, really. And it's really hard for me to tell who's on and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, so join us on Live Me. Also, let's see, I thanked HeavenGifts. I said join us on Live Me. I want to shout out to the National MS Society as well. One of our viewers in the fam, y'all, Damn Doc Vapes, with underscores under it on Instagram, has MS, and it's pretty serious. And so he asked me to shout out to the National MS Society. We believe in using science to help people. Using science and medicine to help people. And so if you can, go over there and make a donation. One of these days, we could help conquer MS, and that would be great. It is a debilitating disease, and go look it up too. But anyway, we support him, and you're great, dude. Thanks, Damn Docs Vapes. You're great. I hope you're doing great today. And what else was I going to do? You know, you guys are so awesome. I just want to say that I've just been so touched and so moved by all the support and all of the encouragement and everything from the family in the last month or so. You guys are just so fantastic. And so we're stoked to be back on there all the time. And also, I'm just stoked that you guys are who you are. So I have a drink and a vape to you, my friend. You guys are great. I have the greatest vape family in vaping, I think. And if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe. It turns out that about 60% of our views are from people who aren't subscribed. So you may not realize it, but you should click the sub button and you'll get updates to our twice weekly live shows. And I'm also on Instagram at Juicy Jones HQ. We go live there, live.me at Juicy Jones HQ and Juicy Jones on Twitter. So make sure you sub and like. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the Engine SUB Mini, shall we? Shall I go down? Do you guys have any other pieces of business you'd like to cover before the show? I'm totally fine with that. Because you guys are awesome. And it's early as hell. What time is it? It's like 7:15 here in sunny Seattle, Washington. Okay, looking good. We're going to take a look at the Engine SUB Mini then. Let me switch back to the desk cam. And I'm going to give you guys a little tour of the box. So HeavenGifts sent this for us to review. They're sweethearts. And they sent, like I said, a whole mess of stuff. But I was pretty excited about this because, of course, you guys know it wasn't my favorite Super Sub-Ohm tank of the year, but the OBS Engine is real good, real easy to build on. And the OBS Engine SUB Mini is a Clearomizer version of this tank. That means that it takes replaceable coils. I'll talk about that in just a second. It comes with a little manual telling you how to disassemble it and clean it. Some of the stats you guys should know are that it's 23 by 54.5, weighs about 50 grams, 49, and holds 3.5 milliliters. And I did a test of the juice capacity, and it does indeed hold 3.5 milliliters. The box contains some O-rings, a spare piece of glass, and a spare coil, which is really cool. That's like the basic stuff you need. O-rings, spare glass, spare coil. Because those are the things that are going to break. So thanks, OBS. This is the new coil, and this is the one that I had in there for a while. They're both the same. They are 0.2 ohm. I don't know if you can see this, but they are 0.2 ohm, 40 to 100 watt coils. There's just no way you guys can focus on that. But we're going to set that aside right there. And I'll go up here and focus the camera differently so that you guys can see. I'm going to figure out where it is it works. Over there? Yeah, that's not too bad. So there's the tank. It has the same drip tip, 510 drip tip that the OBS Engine has, which is a little bit strange because it's flared out at the bottom. But I like it because it looks terrible, but it actually protects your lips from the heat of the top of this thing. And it's actually a good idea. I actually use it on my Theorem and on some other atomizers as well. But that's the drip tip that comes with it. It's the same one. And it has a standard 510 drip tip adapter. So anything will fit in there, including your, like over here on my Conqueror Mini, I have my Petri drip tip, which works just beautifully. This is the airflow. And the airflow, this is the top airflow design, the same design as their Engine Mini. And the top airflow on this goes inside here and then goes into a 360-degree circular chamber that is right inside here that pushes the air down over the coils through two channels, which I'll show you in 1 second. This ring here is an O-ring, sealed fill chamber. It's a limitless style fill chamber. So if you check that out, you can fit anything in this. And obviously this fits. Little dropper bottles fit. This is Rogue Wake and Bake. It's really good. Maybe we'll vape that. But there's an O-ring there and it seals that thing. So you can't, there's no airflow when the filling thing is open. Just so you know. And that's basically the top. Let me open it up and I'll show you what the inside holds. This is the This thing just has basically a tray for the 510. There's no coil in this right now, but this one's going to go in there. But it has like a fascinating sort of, it's just a screw-in tray with a 510 connector. The way this works is that it's sort of the modern design where the juice is allowed just to go into the bottom reservoir and flow into the coil. We're not very far above the 510 here. In fact, we're touching it. And you got to look inside the coil. This thing is humongous, y'all. Look at that. Look at that fucking coil. It's insane. And I think that's actually, it looks like a chip coil to me. but it may not be. Yeah, it looks like it is. And this one was, might be a chip coil as well, I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks like a chip coil to me, like a printed stainless steel chip coil inside there. And there's a humongous amount of cotton inside here. But like, just check that out. That is just a cylinder with a giant, thin 2D print, like stainless steel. I don't even know if it's stainless steel, to be honest. These don't work on temperature control, by the way. Chip coil inside with that huge opening and just a layer of cotton around it. So that design is unique. And I just want to show you guys how the cylinder in the middle works. Do you see? We have a little green here. Do you see how, if I can get the light in there, how the air comes in out of the top and then is a cylinder, and this is a concentric cylinder right here. Basically, that one comes out, and the one that goes in, I'll open it up so we can see a shadow. You see a little lights going in. There's like a cylinder on the outside. That's where the air feeds in from here, straight through the outside of this, and then into the coil, and then back up to the top. So it works very well, and it's straight down and straight up. Straight down and straight up. I think this airflow, honestly, works better than the OBS engine. I'm not kidding. I really think it does. So, oh, I was wrong. That is jaw dropper in the other one. There's the bottle right there to prove it. So what I'm going to put in this right now is Flan by Van Gogh Vapes. Flan by Van Gogh Vapes is absolutely amazing. It's such a delicious vape. It tastes like flan, basically a sweet caramelized sugar coating on a tiny egg custard. A little bit of lightweight egg custard, kind of sweet. So I'm going to wet this coil. I'm just rotating it while I squeeze a little bit of liquid on the inside. If you guys don't know, remember that it's important to wet your Clearomizer coils. It's really, really vital that you do that. If you don't do that, it takes forever for them to break in, and you stand an incredibly gigantic chance of having burnt coils. And as soon as I ink this up, put some e-liquid in it, we're going to go back up to the top. I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to talk about Clearomizers and compare it to some other tanks. You see the threading isn't perfect here. OBS Engine has the same problem, the main Clearomizer. It doesn't always fit in there super nicely. Can't explain that, but this is worse than it's ever been, actually. I may have some kind of small obstruction in there that's making it tough to screw in. Let me check it out. Nope. Nope. There we go. So the threading on this is not the highest quality. And what I blame is that they have very, very, very small threading. But I must say, this doesn't ever, ever, ever leak. Ever, 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 ever leak. It has the same problem that the other OBS engine has, and that is that the bottom tends to come unscrewed when you're unscrewing it off the thing. It has good knurling, and it's big enough, you'll be able to get it off. But you will see the glass loosening sometimes when you pull it off. So that's killer. We've got some flan on the coil. I'm going to put a little flan on the inside. And as you recall, look at that. You can just fill that up so easy. It's just like the Limitless. Like, it's really not painful at all. Holds 3.5 mils of liquid. Let's go to the top. Let's vape. God, we need to vape, don't we, guys? Jeez. I need to move this window out of the way. Boom. Here I am. Thank goodness. So let's get this thing onto an atomizer. And so here's the deal. So OBS has a new lineup. It's the engine lineup. And you know they had the RTA, they have an RDTA, they have Clearomizers, they have mini versions of everything. So there's a confusing mess of different products at OBS for all these different Clearomizers and atomizers and RDAs and RTAs. But they're good. And this is a Clearomizer version of the familiar OBS engine tank. This is a 25 millimeter tank. This is a 23 millimeter atomizer. So this is just for replaceable coils. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this review in the first place is that the flavor on this is pretty goddamn good. It is amazing. It has a 3-point airflow system that goes 360 inside. It goes down and comes straight back up. When I first vaped this, I was like, oh, it's a Clearomizer. So it competes with the Ultimo, right? Or maybe it competes with the Joytech Cubus Pro. You know, maybe. I don't have a battery in here. My point is so ruined. That's hilarious. Oh no, my dramatic moment. No big deal. Maybe it's the Cubus Pro. Maybe. Too many watts. So, but when I first tasted it, I was shocked. It's amazing. It's just soaking up. First hit. Yeah. So this is the first 3 or 4 hits. It's amazing. I'm really kind of surprised as hell at the flavor out of this atomizer. I need to screw in the threads a little tighter. And I want to put this onto a regulated box so I can tell you how many watts I'm running on. That's my Nuve mod, which is beautiful. Don't forget, by the way, to click on the link in the card and go to my page and click on the link to win this Nuve mod, because it has been a year on YouTube, and we're giving away a beautiful Nuve mod, courtesy of Nuve Mods, with a custom year on YouTube logo, and courtesy of Vapor and Company. Thank you, Andy Budd. We're giving away a stainless steel goon, which is amazing. And go to Vapor and Company. You can use the code JuicyJonesHQ. And some AZ swag sauce, because they're awesome too. And so you're going to get a prize pack there, a couple of t-shirts. But you have to enter over on the Sarkaz and 2016 Nuve Mod giveaway. And if you watch that video, it'll show you what to do. You type in Juicy Jones HQ 2016 in the comments. I want all of you to win that. So right now I'm vaping at about 60 watts. I've got the airflow all the way open, which is not how I vape. And I'm going, what I'm trying to do is just break in the coils a little bit. We made sure they were plenty wet. God, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the thing that really surprised me was that this, for a Clearomizer, for something that you have to go buy coils for, this is good. And there's a lot of competition for this. There's the Joytech Ultimo, the Cubus Pro tanks, some new tanks from Joytech. There's the TFE8 Spirals tank, which is excellent, I hear. And I don't have one yet, but we will. But I must say that pound for pound, the OBS Engine SUB Mini is a really great tasting Clearomizer. And you can crank this at 80 watts and blow clouds on it all day long. It works well. We're breaking it in still. But it's shocking. In a good way. So that is the OBS Engine Clearomizer. I'm sure I forgot something, but if you like these videos, make sure you click on the like button, make sure you subscribe, and we bring you live content twice a week, plus tons of live content on Instagram and live.me, and join us there. So I love all of you, and thanks for watching this review. And all of you in the audience, make sure that you tell me what I forgot or ask questions or anything, because I'm now paying attention to you. I love you. And we're vaping on this Flan by Van Gogh Vapes, which is great. We have a discount code for Van Gogh Vapes. If you go there, you get 15% off your order if you use the code JuicyJonesHQ. And boy, their products are amazing. I've only tried 2 lines. You guys will remember that we did the coffee shop line this year in the summer, and it was good. There were a couple I didn't like, and then I mainly loved them. And just now, they sent me for a Christmas present, which is great. Thanks, guys. A pack of all 9 of the International Delights lines, which are delicious. They're great. Hey, so Dro finally got his Noisy Cricket 2 from oh no, you had your Noisy Cricket 2. You finally got those coils I sent you. That's great. Yeah, you can put those in the Noisy Cricket 2. Remember that you don't have a Noisy Cricket 1, and that is for that advice that you said about building at never below 0.2. It's 0.2, not 0.1 on the Noisy Cricket. If you're a noob, you can build 0.1 if you know what you're doing, but you have to turn it down. That's for series. So you build 0.2 or higher. That's for bypass mode. You have a regulated Noisy Cricket 2, so you can run literally any build if you set it correctly, which my video shows you how to set it. So you've got the right idea. How is that thing, by the way? How is your the new coils that you got. He bought some aliens on a Fastech SKU that I sent him, which is one of the only SKUs at Fastech that have actual aliens. They're all Claptons that are labeled aliens on there, which is annoying. I went through a lot of items looking for real aliens by picture. So you guys tell me how you're doing. Let me see who's in the chat. There we go. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Wrong button. All right. Stephen, Dro. Oops. There we go. Bob, Al, Michaela, B-Man, everyone. You guys are great. So Dro says that so far they're pretty good. So do you see what I mean about those being pretty good? They're canthols, so they're easy to cut. They taste okay. They're not like better coils, but they're cheap and they're good. So I use those as filler coils. He asked me about where a good place to buy just inexpensive filler type coils is, and that's good. I also recommend the Wotofo comp wire triple core Claptons. I like these. I haven't tried the Coil Master ones yet, and I haven't yet tried my fused Claptons from Geek Vape Tech. So we'll get all these on some atomizers and put them on. Oh, wait a second. I have tried the Geek Vape fused Claptons, and do you know where they are? They're in my Conqueror Mini. I forgot. I put them in my Conqueror Mini. I'm going to trade out these drip tips so it doesn't look confusing in the future. Hey, Maffy MC. Hey, JD Hill. Hey, Tommy Vapors. Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, the place I put those Claptons is in my Geek Vape, or I'm sorry, in my Conqueror Mini. I finally got a Conqueror Mini that worked, y'all. We built it live on Instagram. All of you guys saw me struggle with this thing for 2 hours on Instagram last week. And then this week, it didn't take me but a few minutes to get this thing built. While Dawn finished a hat, actually, the whole time. Vaping Teddy, have I tried Demon Killer? No, I sure have not. I don't know that one. Tell me about it, my friends. I don't know Demon Killer. I don't know your Demon Killer that you speak of. What is this craziness? There we go. Boy, I really put the wrong button on, didn't I? That was funny. There we go. I'm just blowing up the chat a little bit so I can see y'all. Joe's got some Ude Claptons, which are really good. That's cool. Oh, that's right. I have tried Ude Claptons by the wire, and I liked them. They were pretty good. Knockmore says he got his HeavenGifts order, or he's going to get his HeavenGifts order, so that's killer. I'm so glad. That's another thing I wanted to go over with y'all is all the stuff I've got coming in too, because it's a lot of stuff. Joe doesn't like his Coil Master Juggernauts. That's cool. I'm interested in trying all those. Looks like JD Hill's got a Griffin 25 Plus. That sounds like a good one. I want a Griffin Mini. You guys chime in and tell me what your favorite tank is that you use every day. And tell me and you can do this in chat too if you're watching the replay. Tell me what your favorite tank is you use every day. And tell me what the next thing you want is, or what you got on order. Like I know Knock Noir, I know he's got an avocado, a Fuji Sun if I did to flavor, and some other stuff coming in. And I know that stuff's really exciting. The reason I know that is that he and I have basically the same stuff coming in. He's got the Serpent Mini Alto coming in, or the Serpent Alto Mini coming in, and I've got the Troll RTA coming in. But for my example, I'm actually vaping on my favorite thing is my TFV8, but I'm vaping on my Conqueror Mini, and I'm getting the Digiflavor and an Avocado 22 SE. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, as well as the Troll. Oh, so Vaping Teddy has asked if I've heard of Demon Killer Coils. No, I've never heard of it. I mean, people think of new names for coils all the time. I assume that's going to be some kind of flat wire wound around other flat wires and twisted. Tell me about it. Let's hear it. And Maffy MC, the OBS Engine. I mean, yeah, I like the OBS Engine. I think that they did a really good job on this Clearomizer version of it as well. I'm actually pretty shocked that a Clearomizer can handle this many watts and still taste good all the time, because 80 watts constantly on my TFE My TFE 8 coils is fine. They work great, but they freaking, I guess they don't drink more juice than this. Still, they're all good. They're all good, and I'm just surprised. So anybody shopping around for a Clearomizer version of this, I couldn't criticize you. Yeah, Dro's got his Noisy Cricket too in the Griffin Mini with Buttercracker. That's a killer setup. I want one of those Griffin Minis. Looks like Darth Vapor has 2 tanks. He likes Sarah Vape 45 and a Big Baby Beast. That's awesome. Those are good ones. And Tommy Vapors has the new Stream Crate Aromomizer 30mm. That's awesome. Tell me they have top fill on that finally. Tell me they figured that out after a year. Yeah, and Knockmore says he's excited about the Avocado Special Editions. Like, yeah, I'm so excited about the Avocado Special Edition. And as you guys know, the Avocado was kind of the flagship of my collection. Like, it's my favorite atomizer. So when they announced that they had a 22, which is my favorite size of the atomizer, I've always liked the 22 the best. As you guys who watch the show a lot know, that I think that the 22 is the best flavor. So they updated it and they put in this exact same kind of airflow on the side, like they do, and it's really cool. I can't wait. I mean, we haven't tried it yet, but I can't wait to get my hands on one. Bob W says his Griffin 25 and Aromomizer 30 are good. That's cool. Yeah, I love my Griffin 25. I think it's killer. Oh, so Tommy Vapors is saying that it's actually a company called Demon Killers on Amazon that sells coils. Now I understand. Now the fourth try is the charm. So, yeah, they like those. That's cool. I never tried those. I'm on a mission to try almost all the prepackaged coils I can, because that's how most people who use Aliens and Claptons and stuff these days, that's what they do. They buy coils from their buddies, or from people like you, or they buy Clapton wire and wind that, which is good. It's a really good way for a normal everyday user to get into real high-end coils, is to buy them from someone like Yeti's uncle or Squidude, or buy them by the roll from someone like Yude or someone else. Dro's ordering an avocado next. That's always nice. Love that. And Vape and Teddy says you get one of those boxes. Oh yeah, it's one of those boxes that has wire coils. Yeah, sure. I've seen lots of things like that. So the reason why I don't do that is, oh, it's a box with different coils in it. Yeah, the reason I usually don't buy those boxes is that I hate all the kinds of coils in them. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you got to pay a red light ticket, Dro. That's awful. Honestly, the reason why I don't buy those boxes with lots of different coils in them is because I don't like the other kinds of coils. I've been vaping long enough to know that I don't like frame staples. I don't like juggernauts. I don't like twisted flat wire. They're just stuff I don't like. And I certainly could try them all, but I'm impressed at the craftsmanship that it makes all that stuff, but I'm so not impressed by the vape and the taste. And they're usually hot and spitty and have, I don't know, it's just not how I vape. But I love those packs of coils because I love how it lets you experiment. And one of the reasons I know that I don't like those is that I've had several boxes of different coils. So I encourage all you guys to buy those things. I don't want to sound like I don't want you to try that stuff too. I just realized I sound like I'm down on it, and I'm not. What I'm saying is that for me, I don't buy a lot of those packaged coil sets anymore, but I think they're great. And they're great for people who want to try weird coils, exotic coils and all that. So that is really good. But it's funny. I just realized I didn't mean to sound like I'm down on that. I just meant to say for me, I don't buy the sets anymore. But they say they've got those in stainless or Canthal. So yeah, and Dro says you'd waste half the box. That's exactly right. More than half the box, Dro. Way more than half the box. I waste almost all the box because what I love are fused Claptons and fused Aliens. That's what I love. And usually you get the thing you get the least of are like multi-core fused Aliens because they're a pain to make. So yeah, there's a variety of places you can get that stuff. Those are on Amazon. You can get the Watofo stuff and the Geek Vape stuff and the Coilmaster stuff and all that other stuff online at anywhere. Honestly, Vape Northwest is good. Origin Vape, you name it. Looks like Bob wants a Smock Alien and a Noisy Cricket 225. I love my Noisy Cricket 225, and I want a Smock Alien too. Do you guys think that I should get a Smock Alien too and review it, or do you think I should just pick one up some other time? Because I'm not sure a review of that is going to be that useful at this point, because there are so many, and everyone has one. But I'll do it if you guys want. if you like. Yeah, Tommy said he gave away a few of those in his show, so that's good. Giveaways are good, I guess. One of these days, don't forget, I want to remind you, go register for the giveaway for this mod right here. Unfortunately, here on the show, we can't afford to give tons of stuff away, but hey, that's always been that way. You guys are on this. You guys tune in because you guys love the content and you love each other too. We have a great vape fam, and you guys are awesome. Man, I love all of y'all. I need to start staying up later so I can see other people's shows. I could come hang out with Tommy Vapors in our show, but I'm never awake. I try. It looks like James Rivera bought some Clapception coils. Of course, you wouldn't try to make those. Yeah, me too. I admire the people who do that by a ton. Hey, Adrian Olander. Great to see you. Yeah, Tommy Vapors. That is a super good giveaway item. Coils. Great idea, man. Good call. Yeah, it's the same. The Watofo Claptons, one thing I like about them is it's 328s and a 32. It's the same as anything. And they are Canthal, so they cut easy. They set easy. And they have extra leads, so it's easy to put them in. This is one of the better packs. The Geek Vape ones actually have kind of short leads. Did you guys know that? I opened up my Geek Vape coils, and they're cool. But, oh no, those aren't the short lead ones. It must be... Oh, it was the ones that came with the Conqueror. I'm sorry, I got confused for a second. Yeah. So when you say it's an alien coil but not a true alien, what do you mean? It's a Clapton. So that's the thing, is that a lot of those have at least I'm guessing, a lot of those like say alien and they're Claptons. It's weird. Like, why do people just say an alien and a Clapton is an alien? The reason is that aliens are expensive and hard to make, and they put the word alien on it. You think it's an alien. It's not. I'm not saying those are that way, but they might be. Shout out to everybody. Adrian Olander's waving. For you guys that just tuned in, it's about 7:40. I'm Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and you're watching Vaping Dawn to Dusk. It's our Wednesday morning review show. We reviewed the OBS Engine SUB Mini this morning, and it's great. It's good. For a Clearomizer, if you're going to buy coils, get it. Buy this at HeavenGifts for about $30. They don't have coils yet, but they will. And the coils have lasted for a while. I've had this for about 3 weeks, and I've been using one coil. This is the only device on the market with a chip coil that I like, by the way, in case you guys haven't noticed. I should have said that during the review because it would go in the record, but this is a chip coil, and I like it. There aren't any more of these. Yeah, Bob, I get no hotspots. I mean, I actually don't see other people fire coils that much. I only see my own coils fired. But I mean, sometimes I have hotspots, but not that much. I mean, sometimes. Oh, yeah, James, so it's just a Clapton. That irritates me. It irritates me when they write alien on there and they're just Claptons. That's why I've got that Fast-Tech SKU. For those of you who want to remind me, I'll send you a Fast-Tech SKU if you message me of actual aliens on Fast-Tech. They're pretty good. And they're right here. Somewhere. In a bag. Sitting around. I have coils all over my desk, y'all. It's like, really, Juicy? Is that really how you do it? I also bought some twisted coils on Fast-Tech, and I hate them. So I only bought 10 coils, so I absolutely hate them, a 10-pack. I don't like twisted coils. It's not their fault. It's my fault. It's not them. It's me. I swear. Let me check our broadcast status and see how we're doing. This is so fun. You guys are so great. I'm so glad we're back. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, we've been on about 40 minutes. That's killer. Cool. And we look pretty good. So let me tell you guys what I've got coming in the mail, because it's quite a bit of stuff. And I just think you'll be curious. And you can just know. So, you know what just shipped? My Ocular. My Ocular is going to ship before the holidays, y'all. It's in the shipping warehouse now at Fast-Tech. So finally, let me tell you how long it took since I ordered it. I ordered that on December 9th. So it was a month and 9 days. So like almost 40 days later it shipped. And so we're going to get the Joytech Ocular pretty soon. That's going to be cool. I'm going to show it off. And I also ordered 2 I ordered one Avocado SE special edition in black, which is awesome. I should have ordered red, but hey, you know, that's the breaks. And what is my login name? Yep, I knew that wouldn't work. Doesn't matter. I also ordered an Avocado SE, a Digiflavor Fuji-Sun RTA, which is a really cool RTA with a replaceable deck, which is really, really groovy. I think you guys are going to like it. Hey, Train Sonic. And I ordered a gigantic pile of stuff from GearBest when they had their flash sale, like this little things, like I ordered more vape bands. I ordered little coil cleaners. They're just little broomsticks. They're this long, made of steel. And I ordered a few things like that. Let me just check out my orders. So, you know what else I ordered, guys? I ordered the 22 millimeter version of this from HeavenGifts. So we're going to have the 22 millimeter version of this, which will look great with the OBS Engine Mini and with the Conqueror Mini and other ones. And so we'll have two of these. I ordered the Avocado SE 22, which is really cool, and the Watofo Troll, the new Troll RTA, which is pretty cool. And from GearBest, I ordered just a ton of stuff. Like, do you see that there's like cleaners? This is a 510 aluminum stand that's threaded. I ordered some more battery cases, some cleaners. I ordered a bunch of Petri knockoff drip tips. I ordered a Pyrex replacement tank for my TFE8. I ordered Smock RBA heating coils. Did you know that Smock sells coils for your TFE8 that are pre-cut to the correct size? No, I didn't know that. Well, they do. I've got those coming in. Hey, Beauty and the Vape, great to see you. Hey, Alex Schulteis. Hey, everybody. It's great to see everybody. For those of you just tuned in, it's VapeAM. I'm Juicy Jones, obviously. And we got about another 15 or 20 minutes. Sit here and hang out with us. I'm just going over the stuff that I ordered today. Today we reviewed the OBS Engine SUB Mini, which is a Clearomizer version of the Engine RTA. Clearomizer means you buy coils and screw them in. You don't build on this. You just buy coils. And it uses chip coils, and this is the only chip coil in the market I like. The only one. There's no other chip coil that I can vape on that's not bullshit. And this is amazing, actually. It's true. It's really great. Love it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that like button and then subscribe and share this with your friends. You guys, click on that share button and share it to Twitter, share it to Facebook, tell everyone to watch this. And if you tune in and sub, every Wednesday and every Saturday we have live shows. Also, go to Instagram at Juicy Jones HQ and see me live tons. And go to live.me. Download that app, and we're live there a lot. In fact, after this show, I'm going to be going on live.me and just rebuilding, cleaning up the studio and stuff, and we'll talk to you. We may even walk the dog. I don't know, make some breakfast. Live.me, Juicy Jones HQ. It's really cool. And Beauty and the Vape, hey there. She's saying hi. Well, Beauty and the Vape, if you love your engine, that's really who this is for. This is for people who love the engine. The engine wasn't my favorite tank of the year, but it's really fucking good. I got a lot of shit for not picking it as the best, but let me tell you, I didn't pick it as the worst. I mentioned it. I said it was great. I mean, people should watch the show. That's what I tell them. I tell them, if you want to know how we feel at Orbital Vaping headquarters, fucking watch the goddamn show, because I don't have time for people to snipe at me for not adding something to a list without listening to us talk. That's what separates us from other vape communities, guys, is that we talk to each other. When you type, I listen, and I try to, we do this together. So if you want to buy coils, you'll like it. You can only get this in pre-order at HeavenGifts right now, and I do not know what the coils will cost. But I can tell you that I like them. I don't like tons of factory coils, but I like these. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll open the air up all the way if you guys want. For you guys who want to like cloud chase. It's not the way I vape, but I'm totally happy to do it. It's on a serious O-ring, so you're not going to accidentally adjust the air on this. It hurt my thumb when I moved it on the knurling. I was like, ow. So it's fine. So this thing chucks clouds. Not like the engine. This isn't as mega as the engine. But what I can tell you guys is that this is a hell of a lot better than the Joytech, oops, that I dropped. It's a hell of a lot better than the Joytech Cubus Pro. It's a hell of a lot better than Joytech's, what I think is Joytech's best tank probably, and that's the Ultimo. A lot better. And the Ultimo is pretty cool. It has ceramic coils. And Michaela points out that the spirals is really the big competition for this. And so those of you who have spirals, if you want to get one of these, you'll be comparing the two, I think. You'd be doing us a favor, tell us what you think. And the if you already have a spirals, you may or may not want to try this or not. You know, if you're looking at Clearomizers, add this to your list, because this is right there with the spirals and the Ultimo, which I have right here, and the TFV8. I said spirals, Ultimo. There's also there's a ton of Clearomizers, y'all. Aspire, I mean, iJoy, tons of Clearomizers, and not that many great ones. I think the Cledo is another great one. That's the Ultimo. I don't like the Ultimo. You see how it's not empty? It's not empty, and I got a dry hit. So to me, that's a clearance problem. With that's not good. This one is a better design. Definitely. Oops, I held up the wrong atomizer. That was clearly my Conqueror Mini. Michaela, the spirals came with an RBA, really? Probably a single coil, I'm guessing. Maybe a little dual coil. I'm interested. I probably would never bother with the RBA in that, but I might. I'm interested. This comes with no RBA, by the way. But like I said, it comes with all the stuff you need in the kit. I carry this because it cannot leak. These do not ever leak. The OBS system does not leak. That is the thing. It does not leak. Yeah, does not. So tell me what you guys have planned for today. Tell me what you guys want to see me review next. Remember, we have the Maxo Quad. Any of you guys own this thing yet? Tell me if you do. We have Geek Vape Fused Claptons, not flaps, to review. We have the Joy. Excuse me, I just belched. Wow, how about that? We have the Joytech Elitar. That means I'm getting nicked up. We have the Joytech Elitar to review, which I won recently. And if you want, I won't do an actual review of it, but I was thinking that I would because I want it and it's cool. Or at least I think it's cool. And we have the Avocado 22. We have the Troll V1. I have a Digiflavor Fuji coming. I have a something else from OBS. I was contacted by OBS Tommy. Hi, OBS Tommy. And he sent me some stuff. And so they're planning on doing that. I don't know what else. Hopefully the RDTA version of this. And what else? Adrian Olander says, nice, I need that. Do you mean the spirals tank? Just wondering. I mean, to me, on a tank the way I look at this is that for me, I'm not going to build on a tank this small if I have my TFE8 Big Baby. You know what I mean? The Big Baby's a 24 millimeter, and it's the minimum size for me to make it easy to build and I can put big stuff in there. But I have a lot of tanks that have small stuff on this. And like this is a Conqueror Mini, and this is a 22 millimeter tank for sure. And this has huge Claptons. In fact, this is what has the Geek Vape Claptons in it, inside there. And it's pretty damn good. Oh, Adrian Olander, I forgot. And you guys maybe forget, excuse me. I ordered the TFE12. So I will have the TFE12 as soon as I can. I ordered it from eFun. It cost me $50. Ouch. But I'm going to do it. Alex, I wish my shit were free. I pay for the vast. I don't know what you guys. I want to tell you guys also. I pay for the vast majority of all of this stuff. The things I got for free were the Maxo Quad, the Conqueror Mini, and the Engine SUB, and the coils. And of course, I'm buying everything else. The TFE12, all those tanks. I buy everything around here. And so, if you guys want to donate, you can buy cotton. You can help out. The way to do it is send any amount of money to juicyjones@gmail.com on PayPal. Any amount, doesn't matter. If it's $1, if it's $10, $100, $5, doesn't matter. All that money goes into the studio to make cameras work, to make electricity happen, to pay the dog food, which isn't that much, and mainly to buy cotton and the tanks. And one of these days I would love to set up a Patreon or something where you could have a monthly payment of like $1 or $5, and we could buy cotton and atomizers. If only a few people put in $1 to $5 a month, we would have new atomizers falling out of the sky every month, and we'd all be able to pick them. So if that's something you guys would do, maybe you can tell me that. Just tell me in the chat or in the comments if you guys would support something like that, because I wouldn't do anything you guys don't want to do. But I'm often faced with financial difficulty with making the channel happen, because sometimes I just can't afford to buy stuff. And I also prefer buying it to getting it from manufacturers, because I just prefer it. I like to buy my stuff, because then I can give it away or break it or whatever, and I can say anything I want. I can always say anything I want, but it's easiest if I buy it. Oh, Alex said the Elatar. I know, and the thing is that I actually have a couple of complaints about it, but I don't know if you remember this, Alex, but I've been talking about wanting a pipe mod for, almost 18 months now, and I have one. So it has some flaws and they annoy me, but I don't care. I've got one. So you were definitely right about this, is that I wanted one of these so bad. It's hard. It's not hard for me to be objective, but I like this more than I would if I just went out and casually bought one, I totally acknowledge that. It's totally true. I've always wanted a pipe mod. Ray is talking about is that a mod made of Valerian steel? That's awesome. I'll take that. I mean, we're going to need one when the big one comes, aren't we? That'll totally work. Hey, Wicked Wattage. Which one did you get for review, by the way? What is this in your sentence, sir? Good morning to you, by the way. And if you just joined us, tell everyone what you're vaping on and where you're at, so we know. I'm in Seattle, Washington, high in orbit over Seattle, Washington, with you in Orbital Vaping headquarters. These guys are making some funny fucking jokes in the chat, by the way, about the TFE 64. I mean, I think 3,500 watts is kind of for pussies, but whatever, y'all. I mean, dude, I've got a 4-battery, 6,000 watt mod sitting right here on my desk. And I vape at 5,000 watts all the time. All the time. Well, I'll show you a build that you could vape 5,000 watts on. That's funny. Alex went to Smart Guardian. Yeah. And what I like about this one is it's more sci-fi. So I'm a little bit more like sci-fi dude. So this I truly love, but I love the Smart Guardian too. And one of these days when I get rich, I'm gonna buy one of those wooden ones from Europe that are made. Or maybe I'll have one of you guys make me one. Michaela wants to know my thoughts on the theorem. That's funny. Yes, you can. Great little atomizer. Absolutely the worst thing in the entire universe to build on and use. So don't buy one unless you're a masochist. But if you're a masochist, you'll be happy because you'll suffer. Also, funny, the Conqueror Mini is going to get a pretty similar review, actually. I tell you guys, because if you guys saw the hours I spent on Instagram Live, if you're not watching us on live.me or Instagram Live, you need to be, because you spend a lot of time with me on live.me. Hours and hours and hours a week. If you're bored at work or hanging out, walking around, you can chat with us, meet the family. We have family all over the world. And the Conqueror Mini I spent hours on the channel, and holy shit, did I spend a lot of effort. I mean, people were like, give up, man. I'm like, no, I don't give up. I don't give up. We're trying this. We're trying this. We're trying this. We're trying this. Nothing. And then I got another one in the mail. It was broken. And then people were like, give up. I'm like, nope, it works fine, but it's a pain to build on. Wicked Wattage is in Boston on his IPv8 combo RDTA. Nice. Very nice, sir. I'm stoked to see all you guys. Don't forget that a lot of these guys have channels as well, y'all. So if everyone go follow everyone else if you want to. We have the best vape family in the world. There's no doubt. Shout out and vape if you love the VapeAM. There's mine. Can I get some emojis? I'm going to do some vape emojis because I love you guys. I'm going to go vape, vape, vape. I can't even find it. Do you guys know where the vape emoji is in here? Man, that's a lot of emojis. There they are. Clouds, tornado, vape, vape, vape. There's a wet one. There's a cold one. Another tornado. More clouds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Ray Angel, that's right. It's the moonshot is, yeah, I mean, you nailed it, man. The moonshot's probably the hardest to build on of the atomizers I own. Well, no, what am I saying? This is the hardest of the atomizers I bought last year to build. It's not the hardest to build that I own by far. Oh, look. Here's the hardest I own. It's called an Earl Konigan, and it's from Austria. And it's very hard to build. But you're dead right. I think you're dead right. That's a great example. Is the... oh, let me get down. Let me get my thing down. But the moonshot is the best example. I'm sorry, I'm reading as we talk. Okay, Alex, have a great day. He's in Kentucky. Yeah, go to his shop in Kentucky. You can message him on Instagram at Alex Schultheis, spelled just like that, and he'll tell you where shop he's at. I forgot the name, or I would tell you. Where's my vape? Yeah, the moonshot is a very good example of a pain in the ass to build on. And I really like the Conqueror Mini flavor. Let me tell you guys, though, how many of you guys own the Conqueror Mini? I'm just curious if any of you guys. See you, Wicked Wattage. Take care, man. He's going into work. Be careful in there today. Bob's got no cigarette. Good emotes, Bob. Bob, nice emotes. He has like a cigarette smoking and a nuclear symbol and a death X with a skull. Nice emotes, buddy. Hey, Julie LeBlanc. Bonjour, madame. We're vaping on the OBS Engine SUB Mini. I reviewed this today, and we just talked all about this, and we talked about everything today. We're just about at the end of our broadcast. We've been on, I can tell you exactly how long we've been on, because I should know that, right? I'm the broadcaster. And I'll just play this and let it go. Minus 13, and we've been on just about 52 minutes. So yeah, we got about 10 minutes left, just a little bit less. And this is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. I'm Juicy Jones, and you're watching VapeAM, our Wednesday morning review show. Make sure you click on the like button and click on the subscribe button, because it turns out that about 60% of our viewers aren't subscribed. And if you subscribe, you get notices when we go live Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I want to remind you too, go to Instagram, Juicy Jones HQ, and live.me, the app in your app store, Juicy Jones HQ, and find me there. We go live a lot during the week. So let me get my chat back up. See what you guys are doing. Jesus Blanc loves your moonshot. That's good. We were just talking about what our favorite vape of the year was that we got. And the moonshot came up because we were talking about ones that are good, that are difficult to build on. So Julie LeBlanc, you have a Conqueror Mini. What do you think about this? I think that it's I think the flavor is amazingly good, and the deck is really hard to build on. That's what I think. Because like wicking it is insane, because the coils go, there's a ring around the outside of the deck, and the coils can sit like this on the ring inside. And so you're putting your cotton through here, and it's not that easy actually to get it in there and get it all the way through. I think using a hook would be very easy with this. Ooh, Bob, another great emote with batteries connected by a cool symbol. Nice one. You guys have some good emojis going on. Oh, Joe got all his re-wicking done. That's killer. Good morning, Joe. How are you, buddy? That's our friend Orbital Joe. But the flavor on the Conqueror Mini is absolutely great. This thing tastes good. But mine is, it's a wicking bitch. I'm not going to lie. And you know me, I love wicking. I'm good at this. And this is my second try, and it still leaks a little when I fill it up. I'm going to have to rip this out later. Put a new thing in, because it's imperfect. It works fine once I've used it a little bit, but when I fill it, the pressure differential, because the cotton isn't holding all the e-liquid in all the time. When I fill it up, a little bit more stuff goes in. In fact, the solution here is to close the air holes while I'm at work today, if I don't rebuild it before I go, and to only fill it up with the air holes closed, and don't fill it up if, see, look, air holes come in when I unscrew this. So when I screw it back in, that means that juice is going down into the bottom. Yeah, I can see a little bit of wetness in there. So I got to re-wick this. Adrian's got his broadside. Those broadsides are nice. Really nice. Those are cool. I think I found out about those from you, actually. I'm pretty sure. And that's a nice thing. Because didn't you come to Instagram, Adrian? Aren't you also there? And didn't you show me that mod? Just remind me. I think so. Terrible O's. I'm working on those O's live, by the way. One of these days. Not bad. We're getting there. Orbital Joe's drinking his morning self. That's right, my friend. Sweet coffee eases the pain. Julie LeBlanc. I'm fine as wine and twice as sweet. That's hilarious. That's great. You guys are so great. It's such a nice morning. I love doing this with you guys so much. Let me just see where we're at here. I got to go pretty soon. What we're going to do is, yeah, it's about 55 minutes, so we got to go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to say goodbye and vape out, and then we're going to live.me. Join us there. So I'm Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters. You've been watching the VapeAM review of the OBS Engine Mini, as well as updates and everything. I love this show, and I love doing it, and I love all of you guys. So let's have a vape out, and join us on live.me after the show, and we're going to go live for a few minutes, and then actually for as long as I want till I go to work. So thank you so much for watching this, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.